Okay. Afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. He's not quite dry. He's drying off slowly in the centre. I might leave him till tomorrow. I had to have a look. I've got an idea in my head. But I don't know why it's taking so long to dry. Now, we'll move him out the way. We'll let him dry somewhere in here. I'll put him up. Okay, yeah, I'll put him up there. Hang on, up you go. I'm going to come back in a second. Now, I'm just going to put you up there. And I'm just going to shift this over here. And we'll go again. It's a nice afternoon. Not too hot. My internet's having troubles. It's having issues today. Oh, of course, you're going to all stick together. Anyone else have painting trouble that sticks together? Anyone else have that trouble when they stack their paintings that they stick? Now I'm just going to shift him over here out the way. He'll dry off in the next couple of days. He'll be dry as a bone. Now, I want to try something. It may be a bad idea or it may be a good idea. Now, we need a cup. I need a cup. I need a cup. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Now, this is an old canvas, so it doesn't matter. And it's only paint, and maybe it will work, maybe it won't work. That's all dry. And it's all dry. We're going to work on this one. Not too bad, a bit rough. We've got the paint in there. We've got these ones, these colours to add to that. But I want to try something else. Now I'm going to use the cap lid, because I don't want too much. Oh, let me put my gloves on. Hang on. Let me put a pair of gloves on. Let me put a pair of gloves on. My Wi-Fi stopped working on my iPad. I thought, oh, frack it. I'll come do something in the shed. Not too hot today. It's quite nice, actually. I'll try again with my Wi-Fi. Got my new box, but it won't work, so technician's coming tomorrow. Hopefully it will all work properly this time. Now I've got resin. I'm going to just make a small batch, so I'm going to use the lid. So it's 2 parts, I'm just going to use the lid because I only want a small batch. I don't want a big batch. I just want to see what would happen. It popped in my head last night. I'm going to use 2 of them. Two of them, and yes, I'm looking for something to never find a stick when you want one. Okay. Okay. There we go. 2 of them. 2 of them. Now it'll have to be one of these, won't it? It's one of these. It would have to be one of these lids, won't it? Okay. It would have to be one of them. It's 1, 2 to 1. Okay, we've got our paint already mixed, so I don't have to worry about the paint. Just the resin. Just the resin. That's all we're mixing. That's all we're having. I want to see what effects it will make. May make a dog's breakfast, I don't know. And I don't think anyone else has done this. Like I said, my internet stopped blinking working. No, still not working. Internet sucks around here sometimes. Just go until it goes clear. There is a hair in there, and a bear as well. If I can get that little hair out. Don't know where he came from. Push him up there maybe. Or something off the stick too. We'll just mix it together. Hang on, what's the time? Oh yes, early time. Now, here we go. Another minute. Now we're going to add some more of those paint colours to that pot. We'll go a little bit longer. Go a little bit longer. That one's drying up there nicely. He looks good. He may crack in the centre, I don't know. You reckon that's 3 minutes? I reckon that's 3 minutes. Now, we've got that. We're going to add the silver. We're going to add the silver. Get rid of them. Just get rid of them. There's only paint in this cup. Well, that's okay, but it will go hard. Yeah, no, it will definitely go hard. Yeah, no, it will go hard. The paint will go hard in here. I'll leave a stick in here. I want to put more gold in, so I'll get rid of that gold. Let's get rid of that, and I'll leave a stick in here, and I'll be able to pull it out. I'll mix up the chocolate. That's the chocolate. I didn't want black. I'm just using the chocolate. And we'll put the paint down. We'll put the paint down on the base. Should be enough in here to cover it, or at least spread it over. Okay. At least tilt and spread. That's the Dulux white with a little bit of gesso in it. I'll close that up. Spread it around. Yeah, I haven't forgotten the just turning it around. There we go. Just make it thin. There we go. Now the fun starts. We're going to pull that into that. Oh, okay. We're into new territory here. I'll get rid of it all out of that cup. Now it's sitting on top. Oh, hang on, that's interesting. Hang on, just scraping it out. Now, look, sitting on top there. Now, I just want to swirl it around a little bit. Let it separate. Let it go in the mix there. Not too much. We don't want to mix it in too much. Now, let's fingers crossed something interesting happens. Ooh, hello, baby. The silver's reacting. There's a lot more silver in there than I wanted, but okay, we'll just go with the flow. There's some blue coming out. Okay, it's spreading okay. I want to see how it dries. That's what I want to see. Oh, come on, centre. Come on, baby, you can do it. Now, is that resin going to be on the outer edge? See if we can get some finer lines. I'm going to use up all that paint. I'll just go down straight until it stops. No, my Wi-Fi stopped. I don't know. Blinking bloody Wi-Fi. Okay, now that's gonna... I want to see how it dries. Oh, look at the cup. Okay, well, let's get that out. Let me get that out. That was too much to leave behind. I'll go in the reverse mode. Reverse mode. Make my little 3 little dots there. Okay, now we'll put a stick in there. So we'll get that stuck there. Ooh, hello. What are you doing? You're all on the outer edge, aren't you? Now, let me just go in here with the stick. I've never done a wrecking. I've never done a wreck one before. There we go, my first ring wreck. Now, I'll do the normal tipping. Yeah. I don't know if this will dry shiny or if it will dry at all. We'll have to wait till tomorrow morning. Okay, just down the side here. Nice and shiny. Nice and shiny. Come on. Here we go. A little bit off there. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring him back. Now some of that resin may have tipped off already. Now we want to go down there. And we want to go over here. Oh, that's pretty. That is a very pretty little painting. Bring him back in the centre. Pop him down and check him. Now, I wonder how he'll dry. That was the question. Will the resin make a difference? I don't know. Not too much on my hands, so I can reuse these gloves again. Now, we're going to get that effect along there. Now, I can see some sparkle. So, see if I can get cells. Come on. Just popping any bubbles. Okay, there's a line of resin there. We've got a line of resin happening. Right in here. I can see resin there. Now, do we want to tip any more off? Oh, I wish that I knew what to do. I don't like that little line here. I may just see if I can get that in there, like that. Extend him down into there. Move him up there. There's a very thick amount of paint in the centre there. And we'll just see if we can tip a little bit more off. Just see if we can stretch him out a little bit, bring back some of that blue. You can see there's a bit of blue there. I can see a bit of blue there. Bring him back. This is my first Wecked ring pour with resin in the paint. Now, will it make a difference? I'm going to tip off a bit more, actually. There is a lot of paint on here. We'll bring it back. Oh, look at that little bit of sparkle from that blue. Oh, okay, baby. Oh, that's better. That's the better. That's the better. That's the better. I like that better. Now, that should hopefully dry nicely. Oh, I do like that. Oh, look at these lines here. Oh, they're fine. I don't think I've ever gotten those lines before. Okay, guys, there's your video for today. Resin poured into the paint. Oh, we're getting cells. Cells are popping up here. That's from the Floetrol, of course. Very subtle. Not overpowering. There's a layer of resin here. Little resin bubbles. Ooh. Yeah, just wiping it on my shirt. Good pair of gloves, I'll keep these. Torching again. Just to see what will bring it up. Yeah, we'll have them out tomorrow and we'll find out what happens. Will it be nice and shiny and already glossy? Will it split? Or will it be sticky and never dry? Corners are nice. Except for that one. There we go. We'll go over here. Bring up some paint. Put him on there. We'll check our corners. There we go. Wipe his bum a little bit. I'm not too worried. It changes, it changes. That's the beast of painting. Oh, my dog never came out today. There we go. I'll lift him up. I'll take him up to you today. The resin is being mixed into the paint. We'll just see what happens to it. It's only an old canvas, guys. It's only an old canvas. I've got another one there I can re-pour onto. A couple I can re-pour on. Now, what will happen with the edges, I don't know either. We may get some cell action, like with clouds action, I don't know. I do not know. Now I'll go in and fight with my internet again. 4G's working. Mr. 4G is working. Very nice little cells. I love that area here. Right there, that little pop of blue. And those lines. Look how fine those lines are. Whoa. Now, there's that little area with the resin in it. I can see the little bubbles. Not really bubbles there, that's the resin. The gold is sparkling. I think this colour's come from the gold and the blue mixing. That's the silver. That's that Sargent silver. It's a very nice silver. It makes little effects too. It will make little effects. Look at that little river. I've got a beautiful little river there. Really sparkly. Okay. Nice little cells. That's all we want. A wrecked ring pole, guys. My first wrecked ring. Okay, let's fingers crossed it'll dry nicely without cracking. I don't know what the resin will do. Maybe a dumb idea, I don't know. Maybe a whole new idea. I've never seen it before. Never seen it. I've seen a mixed paint into the resin, then done this. But I've never seen anyone do that. Mix it, pour it into the cup. Now, as far as I know, this is a one-off original. If it dries nice, it will be for sale. Same with those other two rounds up there. No real cloud reaction. That's good. I don't want too much of that. Okay, I've got to go in and see what my stupid Wi-Fi is doing. I got my new one in today and it wouldn't load up properly, so technician is coming tomorrow. Didn't want that, but supposed to be plug and play, but it's not plugging in, it's not playing. Okay guys, happy hands.